Well, over the weekend, Alex Preddy was shot to death by federal agents in Minneapolis. DHS claims he approached agents with a gun and attacked the agents. However, cell phone video directly contradicts these statements. DHS now says that investigators are reviewing body camera footage of the fatal shooting. Well, our sister station in the Twin Cities has the latest into the investigation.
37-year-old Minneapolis man and U.S. citizen Alex Preddy was protesting ICE and recording video in the middle of the street at Nicollet Avenue and 26th Street when one video shows him try to help a woman who was pushed down by a federal agent. Video shows an agent spray Preddy in the face. He struggles with several of them and they shoot him multiple times. After the shooting, Homeland Security officials shared a photo of a handgun and magazines they recovered from Preddy. Secretary Kristi Noem characterized it like this.
This individual went and impeded their law enforcement operations, attacked those officers, had a weapon on him and dozens of rounds of ammunition, wishing to inflict harm on these officers, brandishing like that.
But Preddy never brandishes the gun or even reaches for it in any of the videos publicly posted. And look at this. A federal officer pulls Preddy's gun from the back of his pants on this video as the agent next to him draws his weapon. That agent then fires all or most of the 10 shots we can hear after Preddy was disarmed right in front of him. Normally, the state's Bureau of Criminal Apprehension would begin a use of force investigation.
But unfortunately, in these recent events, others outside of the state are making decisions that does not occur.
BCA Superintendent Drew Evans says after federal agents blocked them from the crime scene, they got a warrant from a judge. Remarkable, considering the crime scene is a public street.
But we did that attempting to have judicial approval to enter this scene to gather evidence. We were once again blocked by federal authorities to go in and do that scene examination.
Noem made it clear that Homeland Security investigations would be conducting any investigation of their own federal officer, while Evans and Hennepin County Attorney Mary Moriarty are encouraging anyone with videos or other evidence to send it to them as well.
Well, President Trump is sending his border czar, Tom Homan, to oversee immigration enforcement in Minnesota. Trump says that Homan will report directly to him. The White House distanced itself from comments made by Homeland Secretary Kristi Noem and senior advisor Stephen Miller, who accused Preddy of domestic terrorism. Well, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz called President Trump to talk about a way that the two can work together and find a solution over ICE operations. Trump posting on social media that he and Walz seem to be on a similar wavelength, also saying that Walz calls the conversation productive. A spokesperson for Walz saying that Trump agreed to, quote, look into the number of federal agents in Minnesota. Well, on X, the NRA released a statement saying that there should be, as with any other officer-involved shooting, a robust and comprehensive investigation into Saturday's ICE shooting death in Minneapolis. The man an immigration agent killed had a gun permit and was lawfully carrying a concealed firearm. Well, videos do not show Alex Preddy brandishing the weapon, but some of the Trump administration officials suggest that merely carrying and approaching law enforcement means it is a high likelihood that they could be legally justified to shoot a person. The NRA, Minnesota Gun Owners Caucus, and Gun Owners of America denounce that view. They point to the Second Amendment or Minnesota's permissive gun laws. Well, Chris Medell, a lawyer who represented the federal agent who fatally shot Renee Good, is ending his Republican campaign for Minnesota governor. Medell made the announcement on social media on Monday. He says he can no longer support Republicans' retribution on citizens in Minnesota. He also criticized immigration efforts in the state, saying it has expanded far beyond its stated focus. Medell launched his campaign in December as a political outsider and a fierce defender of law enforcement.